Hello everyone, welcome to Analog IAS Current Affair Analysis for 10th April 2021. In this video, we'll be dealing with this couple of issues. Time test ties. This article is with respect to India and Russia. So the relationship between India and Russia has often been described as the one where Russia is considered to be an all-weather friend. It indicates that irrespective of the external circumstances, India and Russia have always maintained cordial relation right from our independence time. Russia has been a key developmental partner in India's growth trajectory in the pre-LPG era as well. However, after the breakdown of the Cold War era politics and breakdown of USSR, our equation with China has kept on changing. Even though we are slightly inclined towards US because of its economic might and the close economic integration that we have with US, we have always maintained a positive stance with Russia. However, given the anti-China stance that we have because of Chinese aggression in the recent times, India has been moving closer to USA and are at the risk of actually alienating Russia from the ecosphere of our international politics. In order to contain the growing closeness of US to India, what Russia has actually been doing is it is moving towards China, at the same time increasing its ties with Pakistan to maintain a balance. This is something that we should be wary of because we don't want to lose out our diplomatic ties with Russia. Another important theme that we have to understand is that the theater for international politics is actually moving to Indo-Pacific, and 21st century is considered to be the Asian age. Considering the fact that Russia has a central role in this Asian region and also the Indo-Pacific region, because it is a country that expands both in the Pacific region as well as the Asian continental region. It is because of this prominent geographical position that Russia is placed under. It has a significant role in the geopolitics of this region. Also, Arctic Circle is believed to be a home for a lot of oil reserves right now. So there are a lot of countries which are actually racing against time to get their hands over these resources. So these are the realities under which India and Russia's ties are actually placed right now. So if you take the eastern Russian region, this is a avenue where India can actually see as an investment potential, because this is a region which is looking out for a lot of funds for developmental activities. Now Indian investors can invest in this region, but the caveat here is, since this is a very complicated scenario, China is inclined towards Pakistan. There is a tendency of growing ties between Pakistan and Russia. Similarly, Russia has been increasing its ties with China to counter USA, its arch rival. And India has been moving towards USA because of the potential economic fallout if we don't do so. Apart from this, to contain the growing influence of China in the region, India has also formalized the Quad partnership with US taking the lead. In all these scenarios, Russia is seeing this as a trend that is moving away from their relationship with India. Therefore, we have to take care that such kind of a impression is not sent out by New Delhi, and we have to reach out to Russia and make up for all the issues that we have. If we iron out all these issues, the tag of all-weather friends shall continue even in the future. That is what this article is trying to say. A disturbing order. So this article is with respect to a religious site, Gyanwapi Mosque. So this mosque is in Varanasi. Why is this in news? Because recently Archaeological Survey of India was directed by the Allahabad High Court to conduct a survey regarding the historical accuracy of the various legends that were associated with this Gyanvapi mosque. It is believed that this is actually a temple of Vishweshwara. So Vishweshwara or Lord Vishwanath is the deity in this region. So it is believed that in 1600s Aurangzeb, the then Mughal emperor, has actually destructed this Lord Vishweshwara temple and constructed this Gyanvapi mosque. Now there are a lot of such contentious religious. In 1991, the central government came up with the Places of Worship Act, which has actually frozen all the statuses of religious sites as it was in 1947. However, there is an exception. All the monuments which were recognized under the Monuments Act of 1958, which is famously called the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. So all those sites which were recognized under this act, which fall under the purview of Archaeological Survey of India, are exempt from this Places of Worship Act 1991. So we also have to remember that this particular piece of act was not applicable to the Ram Janmabhoomi issue because it was already under litigation. So significance of this Place of Worship Act of 1991 is that it tried to resolve all the conflicts associated with religious places, and these conflicts were assumed to be settled more or less. But with the recent Ayodhya verdict, another issue of reclaiming all those religious sites came up in the agenda of certain vested interests. A lot of policymakers believe that bringing this issue of religious places back into electoral politics is going to be a non-starter, because we all know that it almost took 3 decades, 30 years for the Ayodhya dispute, from the time the Babri Masjid was demolished. The bitterness it caused in Indian politics and the disturbances it caused for social harmony was very evident. Now religion is a very dicey issue, and bringing it back into electoral politics is going to harm India more than actually solving the problem, according to the policymakers. So a recent order by the Allahabad High Court to Archaeological Survey of India to actually check the historical accuracy of this Gyanvapi mosque is a problematic issue. We are trying to bring back those issues which are considered to be buried with the verdict given in the Ayodhya case. That is what this article is trying to say. So what are the new challenges which will emerge is something that we have to wait and see. That is the gist of this article.